This is what I think should happen, which I know won't happen because we're such a wussy country and people are too scared to do anything. And so they think the best thing to do is to ban guns. Um, in my opinion, you know, how we respond with savageness, brutality, is with brutality. Not, oh, you're going to get lethal injection after 15 years of being in prison. The shooting in Colorado yesterday, the shooting in Atlanta a few days ago, the senseless murder of these people is despicable. And what should happen is the families of the people that got murdered, they should have an option if this person is found guilty, 100% guilty, of first, they can participate in stoning him. If they don't want to, maybe members of the community can do it. If they don't want to, then we can just go ahead and exile this person to an island that nobody is allowed to go to. Watch the movie No Escape with the Ray Liotta. Something to that extent, where these people cannot escape a barren island. We could drop off supplies or whatever for these people, but or not. They should be. I don't care if they're mentally ill or not. You have to have mental illness to murder somebody, to be a serial killer. These people need to not be a part of our society. We should not have to pay to support these people to be alive. That's why I think these are a couple options, and it should be a public affair. It should be televised. If people don't have to watch it if they don't want to, but it should be out there. And yeah, it's brutal, but we shouldn't put up with this brutal type of nonsense anymore. If you want to commit these type of acts, well, there's going to be consequences to this. Not some pampered prison sentence and then you get put down in some kind of lethal injection. No, it would probably be pretty heinous act, but I'm sure the family members, you know, would have no problem stoning this person. Somebody if one of my kids was involved in being murdered by one of these senseless acts, I would be first in line to be stoning this person. So, I just think that, yeah, it is barbaric, but we shouldn't put up with this barbaric nonsense. And um, if you're found 100% guilty, we know you did it, like Dylan Roof, the guy who he went into the church and killed, to the black church and killed those people. The guy should be, family members should be able to stone him if they want, and it's a cheap uh these people don't need to be, we shouldn't have to be paying for these people to be alive for the rest of their lives. If somebody's going to be in jail for or prison for murder for the rest of their life, then why don't we just exile them to some island that they can never get off, and whatever happens to them there happens to them. It's not our problem. If you don't want the blood on your hands, there you go. It's on somebody else's hands. Maybe the person will live. Maybe the person will be part of the a tribe. It's not our problem. If you can't be a productive member of society and you're gonna go around doing this, well, there needs to be harsh consequences for your actions, and it shouldn't be sitting in some jail cell or prison cell getting 3 hots in a cot. That's for dang sure, and we're all paying for this. I've heard different statistics where how much it costs to house a prisoner, and I've heard it could be up to like $70,000 a year. and it makes sense with electricity and paying the security guard, or the paying the guards to watch them, and food and all that, maintenance. Um, but that's outrageous. We shouldn't be wasting tax dollars on these people. These people should be made an example of, and if you act out like this, there will be severe punishment and consequences, up to being stoned or being exiled to some island where you're going to be by yourself, and you're probably going to be end up getting killed by some tribe. I mean, it's not really our problem. It's people, but these people need to be found 100% guilty. There doesn't need to be any circumstantial evidence. They need, like, okay, they did it. We know they did it. It's 100% proof they did it. Let's get them out of here. Let's get rid of them. We don't need them leeching and parasiting off of us anymore.